Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Wilson, your future favorite sportscaster, and we're here with another episode of Blackout Sports Knicks. Going to cover some things. Got a quarter season recap. The Knicks are 21 games into the season, 14-7. I don't know if you was living under a rock, but Giannis trade rumors went crazy today. Giannis is talking with his agent to the Milwaukee Bucks about what his future with the Milwaukee Bucks is gonna be. So me and my boy Ken to my right, we're gonna get into that. So Ken, go ahead and say what's up to the people, baby. Let them know how you doing.
What's up, everybody? I feel like it's been a while. I feel like the people haven't seen me. I've been a little busy with work, but we here. Talk a little bit about the Knicks, right? Our Knicks quarter season recap, and we got a little wildness happening to, like you said, that Giannis trade noise. It went nuts. Like you sent it in the chat, and I was like, what was Malik talking about? Like I had a scramble. I was like, am I under a rock? And when did this hit? Right? And it just caught me by surprise. So I'm ready to talk about this because I got thoughts, and my thoughts hasn't changed. So
me neither.
People who have been tuning in from the beginning, you know how I feel.
Yep, and make sure y'all stay tuned in to hear my point, because my point about Giannis, trade rumors happened today, and Malik's point happened right after that. So make sure you guys tuned in. But before we get into the show, shout out to our sponsor, CapCut, the #1 video editing app, especially on the App Store. Super easy to use. If you're a content creator and you don't have CapCut and you don't have a video editor, you're tripping. Video editing is super easy. How do you think me and Ken got started? We got started with apps like CapCut. Link is going to be in the bio. Actually, the link is in the comments. Make sure if you're a content creator, don't start tomorrow. Don't start the day after that. Start today. Tell them Blackout Sports sent you, man. But we here, man. Let's get into this quarter season recap. The Knicks are 14-7. Couple of stats for you guys. We knew Mike Brown in the new system was going to be an adjustment period. The Knicks seem to have adjusted well. Started off slow on the road, starting to win some games on the road. A little bit concerning with their losses on the road to teams like the Miami Heat, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Boston Celtics a couple of nights ago. So the Knicks are kind of struggling against really good teams, the teams that you expect the Knicks to see in the playoffs, is struggling with them. But other than that, the Knicks have been pretty much dominant. I do believe their record at home, I think they've only lost, 1 or 2 games at home. I don't have the numbers in front of me. One game at home. So what are we, 10-1 at home? I do believe
we're 11-1 at home.
11-1 at home. Okay. All right. Okay. So okay, let's go ahead and get into it, man. What are some things about this regular season so far that have caught your eye?
I think that even at the quarter mark, we're still seeing adjustments from the lineup for Mike Brown. And I love it, because you know what? He started off with an idea at first, and then down went OG, who's a huge part. And then he made that tweak, he made that adjustment. And I think we're hitting a pace where I'm like, oh, when OG's back, it's gonna be nice, right? Because I think that he had an idea coming. Mike Brown had an idea coming into the season, but I think he's now noticing that it might just be best to get our boy Hart back into that starting lineup.
Balling.
Boy is balling. He's making it known, like, I shouldn't be out of this rotation in the starting lineup. Like, this is where I belong. And I feel like the numbers spiked. Everybody's plus or minus went through the roof with that change. With Hart in that rotation. I think that this team has been playing so well together for a while, like since last year together with that starting lineup. I think that he's been tweaking and he's been learning, hey, if it wasn't broke, don't fix it. What we needed was more depth, more rotation from the bench to give people breaks. We didn't need to change that starting lineup much. That starting lineup got us to the conference finals, right?
Yeah.
So It was the extra pieces. We needed the bench. We needed a deeper bench. We have it now. Right, and I see the trust. You see the trust in the Ariel Porties now, right? Like Ariel's getting no more minutes. Tyler Kolek, like he started off with minutes, lost the minutes, got it back. Boys grinding for those minutes. So I think that at the quarter mark, we are starting to see the emergence of those role players, and that's where I'm excited. We already knew what Hart was going to do, what Mikal was going to do. When Cat is locked in, we know what Cat does, right? Cat, Brunson, Mr. reigning clutch player of the year.
Mr. Consistency.
We know what we got in our MVP vote, right? So it's the role players. It's the role players. We came into the season talking about adding depth, and we're seeing that. We took hits. Shamet, my boy, the big Shamu right there.
Whoa.
Listen,
whoa, wait a minute.
I never put out the apology. I'm gonna do the apology now.
Is it now? Is it now? This is what we okay,
so,
here we
go. Being straight up, right? I'll take the center stage. Completely gotta give him his props. I was leaning more towards Jordan Clarkson, and he hasn't been doing great lately, but you can see the lack of Shamet out there, right? Like he gives that spark. Even though he was in that starting rotation, I think that with Hart balling, McBride balling again, Shamet will come off the bench, but he's gonna do what he does off the bench too, which is a solid. So for that 30-point game, he went nuts. But the solid 10 to 20, like some nights it'll be 20, some nights it'll be like an 8 or 10, but just consistency, right? He hustles. He's a New York player. Gotta give him tip the hat. I don't got the hat, but I'm tipping the hat. My apologies for doubting you, questioning you. Need you back. Heal up. Get back in the rotation, my guy.
Yeah. That's all I wanted, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, in all seriousness, though, like I'm all about chemistry with this team. Yes. So before the season began, where they were having these questions if it was going to be Garrison Matthews or Landry Shamet or the one that retired. I don't even want to say his name because of how he did us. We wanted him for years, and then he gets to New York and he's like, "Hey, you know what? Never mind, bro. I think I'm gonna." But I didn't know Landry Shamet was going to be this impactful. It's not like I figured that, but the games where Miles McBride would be out or Josh Hart would be out, and then they had to insert Landry Shamet into the starting lineup, and he's giving them 15, 18, 30 points. I'm like, oh, well, there should have been a question if Landry Shamet was going to be a part of that team. And ever since he hurt his shoulder, and hopefully he's going to be okay, they said that they're calling it a shoulder sprain. He might be able to avoid injury. He could just probably rehab it, get back. Hopefully that's the case, because who knew that Landry Shamet was going to be a huge blow, not only to this Knicks starting lineup due to the lack of depth with OG Anunoby there, but with Jordan Clarkson struggling, Yabusele still not playing well, not adjusted well. Exactly. Tyler Kolek has been a bright spot for them these past few games. We're starting to see the emergence of who we thought Tyler Kolek could be, but Landry Shamet seems like a massive loss along with OG Anunoby. And I'm happy that it's like that, because it's a great story when you think about Landry Shamet. He's been all around the league, passed around teams, never really seemed to have found a home. And Knicks fans love him. Knicks fans love Landry Shamet, man. I'm going to go ahead and look at his stats real quick. Landry Shamet is averaging 9 points a game.
Well, listen, and that's what you want from one of your role players, right? Like, you don't need much else. Like, I don't need him going for insane numbers.
Yeah.
Right. And he's averaging that on like a decent 20-minute clip. Right. Like, but his stats also, like, they don't fully jump out, but he's hustling on offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. He's getting at least 2 boards a game, an assist a game, right? But he keeps those turnovers low, less than 1 turnover a game. His assist to turnover ratio is like a 2.6. I'll take that. I'll take somebody that's not gonna be turning the ball over. That's gonna be keeping it safe, right? Making the right plays. I'll take that all day. All day.
And a huge number, I'm looking at 42% from three. Am I seeing that right? 42.4% from three. So a knockdown 3-point shooter from Landry Shamet, man. And this is supposed to be what, the 13th, the 12th, 13th, 14th man, according to what the Knicks thought he was going to be, man. Salute to Landry Shamet, man. Salute to him. Can't wait to get back.
Big facts. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, it's a hit not having them, because you guys know, anybody that's been tuning in, I'm a Tyler Kolek fan. I want Kolek to succeed, right? But he doesn't hit the 3-point shot at a high clip. Like, he needs to, until he develops that game, the outside game, and forces people to respect his outside game. We're gonna see it not as much of Kolek, because he's a game manager, right? He's gonna get in there and get the ball into people in their spots.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Great passer. He reminds me of Steve Nash. I keep saying that. Steve Nash light. That's who he reminds me of. He may not have the total talent package that Steve Nash has, but the way he gets to the rim and then kicks the ball out, especially if there's pressure, he doesn't seem like he's throwing any errant passes, anything like that. His threes are starting to fall. He had a couple of threes tonight, even though it's Charlotte. They played Charlotte tonight. Knicks won 114 to 104. I think, like, it was a blowout. But Tyler Kolek is really starting to show. He's starting to see why, like, the Knicks shouldn't have traded him when they were talking about adding more depth during the offseason. He needs to stay exactly where he is. So, should salute to Tyler Kolek. But a guy struggling off the bench, you have to apologize for one. What's your opinion on Jordan Clarkson, man, and his struggles these past few games?
Honestly, he's gonna struggle, like, because he is a streaky shooter, right? He's a bucket when he's getting it in, right? He's gonna have his moments where he struggles. As long as he's hustling and not turning over the ball with the dumb turnovers that sometimes he does, and hustling for rebounds and just providing decent defensive minutes and just getting the ball around, because he is a decent passer as well. Clarkson is a decent passer. So we just need, if the ball's not hitting, your shot's not hitting, I need the intangibles. And he's still willing to do that. So I'll take it. Not cracking the double-digit mark, we'll get to it in other areas, right? And I'm glad he's doing that. Like, which is what we want in New York, right? This is a nitty-gritty team that's hustling for plays, making the extra effort, right? It starts with the starters. You guys know my boy, Mikal, that boy showing everybody this year, like, yo, those picks y'all sent it for a reason. Leading in blocks. What is he? Is he leading in steals too for the team?
Let me check. He might be.
He might be leading both.
Yep, blocks and steals. 2.1 steals per game. Yep.
Like, so he's setting the tone on defense. And then he'll have his moments where he's putting up buckets. He's our third leading scorer at 17.1. So you're getting from him the defensive end, and also he'll get to his spots. Because outside of Brunson, sometimes I feel like Mikal knows where his spots are. You get him into that midi, automatic. But I get it. He knows his role. He knows he's the third or fourth scorer. When OG's there, OG's taking that third spot, right? So he's there. He knows, he's like, let me get these defensive stops, and I'll get my shots when I get my shots. I'm not forcing it, which I appreciate, and I'm glad for Mikal. He's like an unsung hero. Like I said, in our experiment on 2K, I did that trade. And I said Mikal, and you could see games where, like if you watch it, the team kind of like, there's no cohesion without him, because he's that glue. So it's definitely interesting to see how how sent them off to the Bucks, right, with Cat, and if he just makes the Bucks better, like Cat's Cat, right, but Mikal, like in 2K on the Bucks, just make like solidifies them, like gives them that edge. So even 2K sees those intangibles from Mikal.
A two-way scorer, lockdown defender, can play point guard if you need him to, run the offense. Like you said, doesn't force anything, shoots at a very efficient clip every time he's on the floor. Don't have to worry about missing games. The NBA's Iron Man hasn't missed a game in his entire career. So Mikal Bridges is going to be that difference maker, and I'm glad the Knicks got him. I didn't give a damn about the picks, if you want to be real with you. I already knew that the picks for New York were all going to be low. I think people they were expecting to get a better player, a superstar, and they wanted to hold on to them picks for them. But even though I knew that was never guaranteed with the Knicks, so I didn't really care about the draft picks. But salute to Mikal Bridges, and salute to everybody in the chat. Brother BKL Sports Entertainment Show. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Blackout Sports. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. And shout out from the South Bronx. South Bronx. Brother BKL Contreras, a.k.a. Sports Entertainment Guy. Salute to you, man. Parts of New York Knicks fan for life. New York Knicks fans for life, man. That's what we do this for, man. We appreciate you for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us. If you're just tuning in, I see we have some viewers in there. Make sure you like and subscribe for all Knicks content. And today was a whirlwind today. So there's days like today when you need your updates. This is exactly why you need to be here on this channel, man. And we appreciate that. And talking about more starters, man, let's go ahead and pivot. Let's go ahead and talk about Cat, man. Let's go ahead and talk about Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? The guy. Jalen Brunson, let me go ahead and pull up the stats again. Jalen Brunson, man, 27.7 points per game. And the thing that I'm most impressive about Jalen Brunson is his assist numbers. He struggled last game against the Boston Celtics. Couldn't get a shot to drop all game. It wasn't necessarily the defense that Boston was playing. Cat just trying to struggle. But he had 11 assists yesterday. So he's showing you that he's not this ball dominant player anymore that people still criticize him for. And it's making me wonder if people are actually watching the games when it comes to Jalen Brunson, because he gets all this criticism about him holding the rock. But his usage rate, especially when holding on to the ball before a shot is up, has dropped dramatically since last season, and his assist total has skyrocketed. So it's showing you that Jalen Brunson is taking his next step. But that's not the most important thing when it comes to Jalen Brunson for me. When it comes to Jalen Brunson, thought about this. There's certain superstars in the league, is not all of them. There's certain superstars who are automatic. They have a couple of moves that are it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how you defend it, it goes in every time. Jalen Brunson is like that. Yeah. The floater, automatic. The bully ball, shoulder shrug, fade away, don't matter what side of the court, money. Every single time. I got Jalen Brunson as my MVP still. Still, regardless of how Luka Doncic is playing, and Luka Doncic is playing out of this world. So if he should probably be the favorite, Luka Doncic, I give it to him. Giannis, the team is not, the record isn't there for you to give it to Giannis. For me, I'm sorry, it's not. If Jalen Brunson is getting 27.7 points per game and this assist total, he could get assist total to like 8 or 9. And he's averaging 29 or 30, and the Knicks' success continues. Well, how automatic he is on the floor with the fadeaway, the floater, it just seems like you always expect the ball to go in with Jalen Brunson. And I didn't see that last year. It was more like a fourth quarter thing where you knew, okay, fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson's going to get going. He's that guy. No, it hasn't been that way this year. He's still been the guy in the fourth quarter, but Jalen Brunson's giving you 15 points in the first half, 18 points in the first half. Sometimes if he has a slow half, he'll have like 9 or 10, but he has these high point totals even before the fourth quarter gets here, and he's doing it efficiently. Bro, I got Jalen Brunson as the MVP this year. What do you say?
Listen, I agree. I think here's the problem is that I think that they're not watching these Knicks games, right? Like they're completely like not buying into us, not buying into the hype. You got the hype at OKC, and you got the hype around the Lakers. I think that's driving the narrative so much right now. That Jalen's improvement from last year to this year isn't being talked about enough.
It's not.
It's not like, and then when people are still sticking to the narrative of what they thought they saw last year, you can tell they're not tuning in, they're not watching. Jalen is not that. Like I said, the stats are there. They've talked about how the usage rate has gone down. They've talked about how his time of possession and the dribble rate has gone down. That has gone down, and our points per game has gone up. And he's still Mr. Clutch, still getting to his spots. Like, I think he might have top 3 footwork in the league.
It gotta be.
Like him,
gotta be.
Ant-Man, SGA, maybe some of the best footwork out of the guards.
Those three right SGA there. At point guard, definitely him at SGA for
him
sure.
SGA, and you can't leave out Ant-Man. Ant-Man, people talk about how athletic he is. Ant-Man's footwork is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Jalen for undersized guard, because everybody wants to talk how he's undersized. He kills you with the footwork. He got that bully ball, because that bully ball is partly footwork.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
especially like in the post.
Yep. What? Like, he don't care. Like, he catches you in that post, and it's like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a bucket, because I'm like, it's a bucket or it's a foul, because he's going to catch you. The footwork, he's catching you in the air, bump and shoot. Now, either I make it or I go for 2 at the line. So I think that, and crazy, like, also, I think he also doesn't get enough calls. I know that we try to say he's like a call baiter, right? Like, that's a lot of
a foul merchant.
A foul merchant, right?
A free throw merchant. That's what they call it now?
Yeah, they call it a free throw merchant, bro. Like it's like, Jesus, bro. Like, this guy, he's not getting enough and here's the problem. I think the refs recognize it. Once you get to this tier that you're so nasty with, like, the footwork, sometimes they're not going to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're going to be like, whoa, you fucked them up. Like, what you expect? Keep it rocking. We'll give it to you at some point. Not on that one. We can't give it to you all game, which is understandable. You're not going to fall out a whole team because they're all falling for the footwork.
Right.
So, yeah, no, I think that he's not getting enough free throw shots. It's the truth of the matter. Watch the games, watch the tape, watch it, right? Go through it. He is not getting to the line enough, right? Because even let me see. Do they got the stats for how many free throws he's attempting?
Let me see.
He's attempting 6.2. 6.2 per game.
That needs to be higher.
Like, that needs to be higher. At least at the 8 or 9. He's at least getting robbed for 3 or 4 free throws a game. 3 or 4. Consistently, because of the footwork. Because he's consistently fucking people up with the footwork. He's not getting those calls. And it's unfortunate, right? But Cap is doing what we expected. Brunson is killing it. And he realized, you know what? Can't be all me.
Yeah.
Bought into the team. There's a reason he took the pay cut. Bring in people. Let's do this as a team. I can't just carry it by myself. Like, yes, can I be the focal point? Yes. I truly believe we could win a championship on his shoulders, right?
Me too.
Because Captain Clutch let us go down and be within 2 points, game 7 in the finals. I am putting the house on Brunson. In a close game, 2-point game, putting the house on Brunson, hitting every big shot we need. Ain't people in his face, not in his face, creating separation. I think that fourth quarter finisher. Look at that. Brother BKO said Brunson's on his bingo card.
Brunson's on his bingo card. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
That man's on all of our bingo cards. If you're a Knicks fan, he's on your bingo card.
He's on your bingo card. Facts.
Listen. But
yeah,
we got to move on to. I want to move on to our second star of this team, the man who's not getting enough love. I feel
not getting enough love. Okay, we might be on opposite sides here. Okay, so
I don't think let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. We've rocked with him. I don't think Knicks fans are giving him enough love.
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear you. Let me hear your thoughts on Karl-Anthony Towns. You say that Karl-Anthony Towns isn't getting enough love. I got beef with Karl-Anthony Towns after these first 21 games. Just me. So
I get go ahead. And I get the inconsistency, right? Because when he first came last year, remember quarter season mark, God was lighting it up. You can't forget that. On fire. This season hasn't been the same, right? Chalk it up to whatever it might be. The trade talks affecting them, not affecting them, whatever it is, right? Like, hasn't been consistent. But truthfully, man, like we had all props to him because he got us through a rough patch. We had Randall, who once the trade talks happened and they wanted him out, my man shut down, right? Shut down and wanted nothing to do with the city. He was just like, well, when it happens, I'm out of here, right? Cat is publicly saying, yo, I want to be here. What you want out of a second star? Like, he doesn't want to be here because of the money. Like, he's like, yo, I get to be around family. I love this city. I want to be here. Right? Like, and I get where Brother BKO is saying, like, Cat's defense can be questionable, right? And I think that the problem is
it's more than questionable.
Hey. Here's the problem with that is that if Cat's not getting it going in games offensively, and he's mentally checked out offensively, he's not checked in defensively.
And that's the issue.
But that's with most of those scoring bigs. That was Randall, right? That was biggest problem with Randall. He couldn't get it going. Check out defensively, right?
Well, Randall, I think it's a talent thing. Have you seen his past few games? I mean, oh my God. Hey, I'm so glad we got rid of Julius Randall, my boy.
It was also talented because you see the tape. Randall had like maybe 3 moves.
That's it. That was it. He's going left. What Stephen A say? He's going left. Every time he's going left.
Bro, it was like the easiest scouting report. Right? Like, so, but Cat is talented. I don't think he's mentally strong. But I got a lot of love for the dude, right? He really truly wants to be here. I'd rather rock all day with somebody that truly has his heart here instead of a superstar that just wants to be in the big shiny lights. No matter how talented they might be. Right? Like yes, we'll get the defense that we're missing with Cat. But when push comes to shove, right? Like, just like, here's the thing is that the trend, and I get it, superstars will want to play where they want to play, right? But I also don't want to get into a routine with like the KDs, the Hardens, right? This superstar wants to come this way. 1 or 2 years, we just gave the bag up, right? Like, traded a bunch of assets for him, comes through. And now in 2 seasons, maybe we got the chip, maybe we didn't. And they're like, oh, I want to leave again. And they're either bouncing in free agency or we're trading. And now they're forcing their way out. They just forced out of the original team they got drafted by, right? I don't want to get caught in that. Like, we got a man pleading practically. And I know we're going to show the clip. To me, that's almost like a plead. Like, he's like telling you, like, I want to be here. Don't send me off.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I hear you, but I could
I
want to
get
keep.
it.
Here's my retort. I could want to keep my job, but if I'm showing up late every day, if I'm calling out, I mean, do I really deserve to keep that job? Like, and I hear what you're saying about us having stars who want to be here, because that's been an issue with the Knicks for the past couple of decades. Melo wanted to be here. Kristaps Porzingis didn't want to be here. Like, we have that. You know what I'm saying? I get not wanting to have that revolving door of constantly trying to add a superstar to try to chase that champion, that elusive championship that hasn't been with the Knicks since 1973. I get that.
Yeah.
But on the other side, it's not like the fans don't want Cat to succeed, and that's why they on his ass this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first game, like against the Charlotte Hornets tonight. This was the first game I didn't see Karl-Anthony Towns cry for a foul. It's the first time. And it's not like this, and it's not like this isn't something that he knows. This isn't something that the coaching staff hasn't told him. I've seen Kenny, Shaq, and Chuck sit him down and be like, hey, bro, you got to stop crying for these fouls and stay locked in on the game, because every time you do that, it hurts the team. You have to stop getting these dumb fouls, because when we don't want Jalen Brunson to carry the whole game, but in order for you to get the touches that you need and swing the game, you need to be on the floor. And and these dumb fouls come from, most of the time, these dumb fouls come from him not getting the foul call on the offensive end. So like you said, I get that. You know what I'm saying? He may not be mentally tough enough, but this is a year now. Like, this isn't a small sample size at this point of where is this mental adjustment from Karl-Anthony Towns going to come in, where it's like, okay, it's best for me not to cry about a foul, give up a fast break on the other side. It's on me to not get frustrated, have these dumb fouls, have 2 fouls in the first quarter. They got to sit me down until 3 minutes in the second quarter. And then by that time, I'm out of my rhythm. I'm cold. Then I'm trash for the rest of the game. Until I see that from Karl-Anthony Towns on a consistent basis, he did good tonight. But like I said, I don't want to have too much credence into the game, because it's the Charlotte Hornets that we played tonight. They're a bad team. Let's keep it real.
Yes.
But until I can see this consistently from Karl-Anthony Towns, regardless if he wants to be in New York or not, bro, we need a second fiddle to Jalen Brunson, who, even if you don't give us 30 a night, which I don't think we expect Cap to do that, even if you're not giving us 30 a night, bro, you at least mentally locked in like a Josh Hart, like a Mikal Bridges, like a Miles McBride. You know what I'm saying? Because Josh Hart don't get a lot of calls either. You don't see him wilding out. Josh Hart is always aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see him flipping out, causing the team lost possessions and turnovers and all that. You don't see that. You don't see Cap doing that. And he's the leader, of course, but you're the second star. You're supposed to emulate your co-star. And Karl-Anthony Towns hasn't made that adjustment yet, and it drives Knicks fans crazy. So I don't think that it's not that he's not appreciated. I just think when it comes to Karl-Anthony Towns, we know what Karl-Anthony Towns is capable of because of his talent. And we see this lack of mental fortitude when things aren't going his way offensively, and it severely deteriorates his game and his impact because he's not locked in. And I think that's what Knicks fans see, because Knicks fans are smart. They're not.
Oh, yeah.
Knicks fans are some of the smartest fans in basketball, because Knicks fans live, breathe, and sleep basketball when the Knicks are relevant. That's how all Knicks fans are. So when they're calling out Karl-Anthony Towns, I don't think it's out of bounds at all. I don't. Like, I hear what you're saying, and that we should appreciate Cat, but I do believe he's appreciated. I just think that at the same time, New York Knicks fans is like, come on, man, get your SHIT together, bro.
And I hear it, man. It just, I hate these forums where I'm seeing everybody saying pull the trigger on this Giannis trade.
Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, I said it. You heard me say it. I said it yesterday. I was so frustrated after the Boston game. I was just like, bro, if it's going to be like this, like if this is what we going to get out of you, you might as well make the trade. You might as well.
Yeah, I get it. And I hear you.
But before we get into the trade here, this happened before the news broke. Karl-Anthony Towns is due an extension, I do believe, soon.
Yes.
A reporter asked him, do you want to stay in New York? How are you feeling about it? Here's Karl-Anthony Towns' response.
Are you comfortable with where things stood or stand with regards to the extension?
Me, Leon, and Gerson, all of us, we're great. I'll go have lunch with them right now. We all good.
You talked a lot about wanting to stay here. Is that something you'd want?
Hell yeah. No. I want to stay here. I've obviously get a chance to play home, get to see my family. It's of course it's a very it means more than the money, So just being able to be here, be with the fans, be with my family, it means a lot. I would like it to continue.
I'll salute that. I'm not mad at it. Like I like what he said.
Yeah.
But with the news that broke today, it's kind of like, well, yeah, I'd say the same damn thing too. Like, but you see what I'm talking about now? Like, it shouldn't have taken all of this for Karl-Anthony Towns to kind of like, all right, now tonight, we just lost to the Boston Celtics. I didn't play well. All right, now I got to lock in tonight. Cap didn't play well. I got to lock in tonight. I'm not crying about no fouls. I'm going to be in the positions where I need to defensively, because Giannis is going with his agent. He's going to the Bucks front office, and they're having a discussion. Most likely, he's going to say he wants out of there. So I hear you about the comments about him wanting to stay in New York, but I just feel like it's real convenient that we hear that, and then the news broke today. So what's your retort? So
100%, we know they're being transparent with him. They pulled him to the side and said, hey, we got the call. You're part of the interest if we're pulling this. So it is more than just convenient. It is timing, right? Like he knew ahead of time. He was pulled to the side and was given the heads up. Hey, these conversations are happening, right? So it's not caught by mistake or just too convenient. No, but he knows this breaking was just hours late, right? Like this is breaking after Giannis already had said something to his agent. His agent said something to the Bucks after Leon Rose already mentioned something to Kat saying, hey, don't want to blindside you. Because I think that we have repaired our front office reputation to the point where I think Leon Rose definitely said to Kat, listen, like, just so you know, like, be aware. We're not going to have you find out in the media. Right? So it's interesting, right? Because
it's a little dicey.
It's dicey because here's the other part to it is that no way do you make it work without losing another piece that we don't want to lose, right? Like, even if people wish it was a straight up 1-for-1 trade, it's not going to be that. We're going to have to lose somebody like OG or Mikal and take on somebody like Kyle Kuzma. I don't want Kyle Kuzma.
I'm not a Kyle. You know how I feel about Kyle Kuzma. I'm not a Kyle Kuzma fan either, my boy. I'm just not. So
listen, and I'm seeing. I'm not sure if it was confirmed. I haven't seen anything confirmed. I know Brother BK was saying possibly a torn Achilles from Giannis.
They're still saying it's a calf strain. I'm on Sham's page right now. I'm not. I saw his comment. I don't think it's confirmed that it's a torn Achilles. It looked bad to me though. I don't think it's just a calf strain.
So here's the big part of that, which we've seen. What have we seen? What's been the consensus that's happened the last couple seasons? These calf strains, right? These players rush back from these calf strains, pop the Achilles. So even if it's not the Achilles yet, like Giannis might have to sit a prolonged time because if he rushes it back, popping it, right? Because look at Tyrese, right? Halliburton. Look at the Tatum. Who was the third one? There was like just last postseason, we had 3 Achilles pops, right?
Damian Lillard.
Damn. 3 in one postseason. And a lot of that, those calf strains.
Yeah, that don't look good, bro.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Look good, bro. But let's go ahead and let's talk about the trade. This is a salute if you're tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. A little reset, just a little reset before we get into the trade talk. Shout out to our sponsor, CapCut. If you are a content creator, you need CapCut. All right, you don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is upload the video and watch the magic happen. CapCut will do all the hard work for you. Animations, captions, whatever you need to look like a professional, you can do with CapCut. Link is in the comments as well as the bio. Tell them Blackout Sports sent you. Salute to them. But let's get into this trade because I was excited for it at first. It caught me. I'm not going to lie to you. You know how I felt about the Giannis thing. I was like, okay, seeing Karl-Anthony Towns play yesterday, it pissed me off. I was gone. I was done. I was like, all right, I can't root for him anymore. Like, there's nothing here for me to defend here with Karl-Anthony Towns anymore. So if he's the piece that Milwaukee wants, and if Giannis wants to come to the Knicks, go ahead and get it done. And it seemed like a couple hours after that, everything that I was worried about happened today. Because the real reason why I'm not with Giannis coming to the Knicks is because I've seen this calf thing with him for the past couple of years. The media is not talking about it like that. And it's weird to me. Like, it's like, yo, he had issues in the playoffs a couple of years ago, calf strain. Last year, he missed a few games. He came back early, calf strain. Early this season, calf strain. I'm like, yo, you're seeing the rise of these Achilles injuries happening year after year. You had 3 superstars last year go down to an Achilles injury. If I'm the Knicks, why am I going to put myself in the position to get Giannis if he has this Achilles issue or this calf issue? Because here's why. Giannis isn't KD. If Giannis ruptures his Achilles, we don't know that Giannis is going to come back and be the same player. There's no consistent jump shot there. He's a bull in a china shop. Yes, he can distribute, but Giannis is a downhill athletic player. There's not a lot of pull-up jumpers. There's no floaters. He's not a Kevin Durant where he has a different bag that he can go to when the athleticism wanes. So if I'm the Knicks, why am I risking my future? Like, even if we don't win the title this year, I'm cool with that because we see what Oklahoma City looks like. And the scary thing about Oklahoma City is they have the Clippers draft pick, and the Clippers are trash.
Yeah.
So OKC is not going to do anything but get better.
Oh, my God.
So that's the scary thing with Oklahoma City. So when I think about that, and I'm thinking about the longevity of this Knicks team, if Giannis is having these issues with his Achilles, bro, I'm not trading for him. I'm not giving up Cat. I'm not giving up OG, even though OG has his own injury history. I'm not giving up none of that. I'd rather trade Cat and get some draft picks, some draft compensation. The Kings want to get rid of Domantas Sabonis. Apparently, I'd look at that. Former Mike Brown, Mike Brown knows how to utilize them very well. Was great in Mike Brown's system while Mike Brown was the coach of the Kings. If you want to make a switch, he's good defensively there, can move the rock, can shoot the 3, he could do everything that you kind of need for a co-star for Jalen Brunson to do. So if I was to trade Karl-Anthony Towns, it might be Domantas Sabonis. But with these injuries to Giannis that I've been screaming about that nobody's been listening to me for, which is weird. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. Yeah. What do you say?
No, same. He hasn't been healthy, right? Like for a deep run. there's a reason that they've either missed it or been bounced out of the playoffs early. Because Giannis hasn't been there late season, hasn't been healthy late season. So, why am I paying high? Like, it feels like fool's gold. Like I'm like the Bucks are a snake oil salesman, and it's like, yo, here's Giannis, buy in, and then we're not gonna have him in June, right? Like late season, that push, that run. So we just gave up 2 major pieces for one that's not gonna be there. Like,
and then you have to rely on Jalen Brunson doing it himself in the playoffs again.
And I get it. We're gonna hear the Knicks, staff and our medical staff is one of the best ones in the league. Cool, whatever. I'm still not banking on our medical staff to keep Giannis upright late into the playoffs.
Because Giannis only plays one way. It doesn't matter if it's regular
one
season.
Way. And truthfully, is that one way gonna mesh?
I think it will. With Jalen Brunson, the way Jalen Brunson, I was talking to people in the comments about it today on my TikTok. Salute to y'all. But Jalen Brunson actually is kind of like the perfect pairing to Giannis, because where you could let Giannis dominate for 46 minutes.
Yep.
And Jalen Brunson just take you home in the last 2. That's all you need. That's all you need with a healthy Giannis. So I understand why, like, Knicks fans clamor for him and why people's like, yo, get him to the, because it's true. That's true. But on the same time, man, especially with the injury today, he's the shiny object that James Dolan was talking about on the roommates part. It's coming into fruition. Whereas, like, this is the moment where it's like, this is the Dolan moment. This is it.
Is he gonna pull that trigger?
Is he gonna pull the trigger? This is the shiny moment where it's like, all right, you can go and get Giannis. He wants to go there. The Bucks really don't have any real choice but to send him to you because he's done so much for their franchise, unless they shit on Giannis, which is totally possible. But this is the moment. Is he gonna do it? You see what's going on with his Achilles, James. Like, you want another Antonio McDyess situation? That's what you want? Like, that's my point, where it's like, yo, we've been down this road before where we're getting this super athletic big and we think he's going to turn out. But no, he blows his knee and he hurts himself. Like, is this what it's going to be? Like, nah, I'm not ready to go down that road, bro. No, I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I can't do it. I can't do it, man.
Yeah, no. We've been enjoying a rise of the Knicks culture, right? I think that is the taking steps backwards in what we've been getting used to, what we've been seeing, what riding the ship looks like. No, I think we need to stay away from that trade package. And you know what? All power to him. He gets traded somewhere else. Maybe the Spurs stays healthy. They make a crazy playoff run. Cool. All power to them. I won't be mad at it because I'm not going to feel like we missed out because that was just too much of a gamble. Too big of a gamble to see if he was going to stay healthy late playoff push. I'm good. I'm all set with that.
Yeah. I'm with brother BKL, bro. I said I was rambling by myself in the kitchen when nobody was here. Like, when the injury happened, like, you know me, I'm real passionate about this. So I talk to myself. I'll go on a full rant by myself out loud, not in my head, out loud. If Giannis wants to come to the New York, bro, play out your contract.
Yeah,
play out your contract. Stay in Milwaukee for 2 years. Get healthy. Play out your contract. Come here as a free agent, like the Carmelo Anthony should have done. We'll have the pieces for you. We'll have the salary cap. We could get off of Karl Anthony Towns. We could get off of OG Anunoby if we need to. We can get off of Josh Hart. We could get off Mikal. Well, Mikal just signed a new deal, but if Mikal's not working out, even though I think Mikal should definitely stay. I'm not trading Mikal Bridges. If I'm trading anybody, as much as I think OG Anunoby it should have been an all-star this year, but he got hurt. if he was on an all-star trajectory, if I'm trading anybody, it would be OG Anunoby. So, bro, just come as a free agent. I'm not gutting my team.
No.
For a player with Achilles issues. I'm just not doing it, bro. I'm sorry. Can't do it.
No, those calf injuries are leading to that, and I don't wish that upon them.
Me neither.
They look disgusting, horrendous. I hope he gets healthy, stays healthy, right? I think as a Knicks fan, but overall as an NBA fan, I want to see like the superstars in these late playoff runs, right? Like let Milwaukee contend in the first round with Giannis, right? I don't want to see Milwaukee first round with Kyle Kuzma leading them.
It's nasty.
That's nasty work, bro.
I like Ryan Rollins though. I like him.
Yeah, I like Ryan.
I like Ryan Rollins. He's cool. Ryan. I like AJ Green too. He can shoot. I like him too.
Yeah.
They got some nice pieces over there. I like what Milwaukee got, but
Kyle Kuzma.
It's just nasty, bro. I'm not a Kyle Kuzma fan. I never have been, bro.
There's a couple players in this league that I'm like, ugh.
Can you imagine Giannis, Kyle Kuzma, and Jordan Clarkson on the same? Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Clarkson on the same team.
Jesus. Let me keep Clarkson
while I stay with at least. Can we get Bobby Portis?
No. Unfortunately, we can't.
Oh, it's not going to show the trade, but yeah, we should get Bobby Portis, bro. Yeah, if anything, send us Bobby Portis.
I'd take Bobby. Bobby feels like a Knicks player. Bobby got that grit.
He's a former
Bobby. Yes, he was.
Former Knicks. Just
you know what? Give us
the masses too. We drafted him, so
many. Yeah, so many players like leave us and develop elsewhere, which I'm always glad for. Right,
bro. Have you seen Precious Achiuwa play? Precious Achiuwa is a starter now. He look like Draymond Green out there. I'm so mad. I'm so mad about Precious Achiuwa, bro.
Man, listen. But you know the worst case. The worst case is that you saw small glimpses of Precious, right? Like late playoff run last year when he had to fill in. Right, like you saw moments where Precious was like, "Hey now," but then you have moments where you're like, "Yo, sit Precious down, sit him down," right? Like, but I think that that's what you need, like a system and like just a team to buy in and be like, "Yo, you know what? We're gonna rock with you."
Yeah,
Precious doing his thing, but I think that stems from those playoff minutes, like the times where we were like, "Yo, you're gonna step in. We need you to step in. Mm-hmm. You need to produce." Mm-hmm. He got that experience. Like I say, playoffs is the second season, bro. Whole nother beast.
Different. Yeah,
you get in there. That time and experience you gain. iHeart took a huge leap in his game from those from those minutes. I'm not sure.
He might be hurt. I haven't seen him play in a long time. Can they send him? Can they send him back if y'all not? I mean, damn.
Listen, I loved iHeart. That dude put in work. He was a perfect center for us.
Let me ask you,
able to distribute the rock really well. Boards machine and had a nice little hook and floater.
Let me ask you this. If OKC called the Knicks right now and said, "We'll trade you back Isaiah Hartenstein, but we need Mitch," you doing it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the problem comes in Mitch's health. I love Mitch. Mitch's health. Send them over. Send me iHeart back.
I saw Mitch get cooked by a white boy yesterday. He ain't been playing well these past couple games, bro. No. Mitch has not been playing. I know Mitch is the playoff guy, though. I don't care about regular season. I don't care. Get Mitch to the playoffs.
I think Mitch is a player that he's gonna lock in when he locks in, and I think he just struggles to lock in for all 82 games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think that for whatever reason it might be just that big and just kind of tired, and the injuries lingering all the time. Think he just can't fully lock in for 82. But playoff Mitch is different. That boy guards the 1 through the 5.
Mm-hmm.
But if you calling me and saying I heart for Mitch, give me I heart back easily. Okay. Don't call me about Precious. You could keep Precious. Precious might be a starter. I'm not taking Precious back.
You wouldn't say I'm taking Precious back. You tripping? What? Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, watch some Kings games.
Listen, but you
about to watch a few of them. I know you are. So
what's the thing though? Here's the thing though. Also, I'm gonna give him cool. He's doing his thing at the Kings, but let's also be truthful. He catches a lot of slander, and I hate the media for this because they disrespect my boy a lot. That also is the Russ effect. You give Russ a capable, big, Russ will make him look amazing.
Hey,
Russ is that dude.
I hate to be cherry picking players, but we can find a way to get DeMar DeRozan to the Knicks. I'm here for it too. Have you seen DeMar DeRozan play lately?
Bro.
Yo, what?
DeMar's always just been smooth. I feel like DeMar still is the smoothest mid-range player in the league.
So I'm thinking OG and Cat, because I'm staying away from Giannis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's trade speculate
for Domitas and
let's trade speculate for a couple. Maybe you can find a team, or let's do this and then we'll get out of here. All right. Salute to everybody in the chat. BOK said, don't forget Leonard is not a player until you watch those. Hey, forget the Clippers, bro. What they did to CP3 was disgusting today, by the way. Disgusting. Oh, they're a horrible organization. That's just who the Clippers are, by the way. So I don't want anybody from Clipperland. Nobody. Everybody can stay there. But I'm thinking Sabonis and DeMar for the same trade package that FanDuel is talking about
OG and
for
Cat.
Giannis, for OG and Cat. Would you do it?
I would. I like Domitas. I like Sabonis.
I like Sabonis a lot too.
I like Sabonis. That boy nice.
That boy good. Sabonis with the Villanova Knicks. Oh, woo, my God, boy.
That boy good. That Sabonis. And DeMar, my God, bro.
Imagine him and Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter.
Bro.
What?
Yo, him and McCall just killing the middies. Yeah, I would pull that.
We looking at the wrong trade, bro. I'm telling you.
I know. That'd be the trade. That I'd be behind that trade completely. For Sabonis and DeMar. Trying to think who out there. I feel like bigs. What bigs jump out to me?
I don't know if a lot of them are available.
No, because I was a big Vucevic guy. I like
the Bulls are keeping him. He's not going anywhere.
Oh my God, he's not. He's untouchable. They're not letting him go. No,
he's untouchable. They're not letting Vooch go. Yeah,
because at one point in time, I would have definitely, before they sent Lonzo off to Cleveland, I would have definitely been like, "Yo, Vooch and Lonzo, give me them." Because you heard me. Take the OG, right? Take the OG and Cat on that, because no bullshit. I truly thought we would have landed Lonzo. Remember, I said this preseason, like before the season started. I was like, yo, I would have loved to see Lonzo in New York. Pairing with Brunson, my God. That would have been, I think it would have worked because Lonzo is not a selfish guy. He would have done the distributing, right? He would have done what I'm hoping Tyler Kolek develops into, a pass first distributor. Great might be he's a strong defender. Great is not the word. He's a strong defender. Wingspan, got no issues. He's looking healthy from the knee, right? And we know he could hit the three and isn't taking wild shots, right? I'm not saying that he would have been the 2, but I think that you would have complemented our cap with high tier players at that point. High IQ in Lonzo, high IQ in Vooch. Then you kept Mikal. You had the Josh Hart still, right? You had a nice combination there. Even if you wanted to let Lonzo run the second unit, I have no problems with that. None. I think he would have ran that really well. I wanted Lonzo. I will say it. Wanted him before the season. Hopefully he's putting up those numbers in Cleveland. But listen, we might can
still get him if you.
Well, I don't see us shaking up the team too much.
I mean, if you put Jordan Clarkson on the block, I'm saying like Jordan Clarkson for Lonzo right now. Would you?
I'll take it. There's no questions asked on that one.
Okay,
without a doubt. Without a doubt. As much as right, like I want Clarkson to get onto his heater, right? Like he will. Right? Like my guy's gonna do some nonsense, but he's gonna get on his heater. Like I say, he might be the campaign this year, but he got a bigger offensive back than campaign. Campaign really didn't have a huge offensive back.
The floater in 3, that's it.
Floater in 3, and he was a pest on defense. Cool, perfect. But really didn't have a back. Clarkson got an offensive back. Sometimes he just kind of flies off the rails.
It's been a lot lately.
We'll get him there. It's the first quarter of the season.
he's murdering my parlays. Like I've lost pretty much.
The fact that you're taking my boy on parlays.
It's because I trust you. You my co-host. I trust what you say.
Yo, listen, you're not asking me, bro. I would have told you. Chill. Don't take him for double digits this game.
He's smoking my shit, bro. Yo, it's crazy. Like, yo, you can't get 10 points because even though like I joke about Jordan Clarkson a lot on the show, like I know what Jordan Clarkson is capable of. Like he easily could give you 18 points in the game in 12, 15 minutes, no problem. So it's just, bro. It's just the ball just hasn't been going in for him lately, man. I know he'll break out of it. I know this season's going through a little bit of a slump. Mike Brown's playing with his minutes a little bit too much. I don't like that either.
And I think that Mike Brown. Here's the thing: he's going to keep adjusting those minutes and those rotations, and we saw it. Josh Hart went from low 20s, even in the high 10s, and he's right there in the 30s again and killing it. Killing it. So we're going to be messing around with these rotations as people come back healthy, as people go down with things or low management. These rotations are going to be played with. I think that Mike Brown already has seen a good sample size that he's like, all right, bet we know for our playoff run who we're going to hang with.
Yeah,
right.
You should know that by now. 20 games in for sure. You know now.
He knows the 9-man rotation, 9-10-man rotation. He's going to go with playoffs.
Laporte's not making it. Did you see Laporte's stats for tonight?
My God.
Laporte
I think that he's
out in 12 minutes tonight.
He's young, man. He's young. I get it. You know, hopefully, you know, I hope that him just around Mitch, around Cat, starts to kind of develop and mature in his game, and starts to get there.
Find somebody to take Gershon's minutes. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Jameson. I don't care if it's Diawara. I don't care who it is. Gershon's been terrible. Laporte, your minutes are there, bro. Like you just can't do what you did today. Like,
yeah, you can't fall out. No, even though I'm a big into if you're gonna fall out, make them feel it. Don't flagrant.
Make them count.
Don't flagrant, but make them count. Like we call foul, make them count. Right? Like you sometimes need some people forget. You know who was a bruiser who was just there to just hack people when we last won the championship in the 73s? Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson was just there to hack. You knew Phil was checking in, it was just to hurt people. There's a reason that man unofficial nickname was Filthy Phil Jackson.
Which is crazy because he's banned from Knicks. Now, what a crazy turn of events for Phil Jackson.
Comes full circle, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, man. Anything else before we get out of here, man? Anything else?
Nah, just appreciate everybody. It's good to be back. I've been caught up on with work, but glad to be back. It's nice. It's nice. And we're at the quarter mark. So, we got the NBA Cup. I know it's not conducive for us to play those extra games. But fuck it. Give me the Emirates Cup. Let's take it.
You want the cup?
I want the cup.
Well, I don't think we're winning the championship this year. I'm kind of backing off of that. So we can take the cup, man. That's all good. I'll take the cup. But
cup and a finals appearance.
Yeah, we still need to make the finals.
Facts.
We still need to make the finals. Let's get that clear. So don't misconstrue my words. I mean, we may not win it, but we need to make the finals for sure. But that is going to be it for us, for everybody tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Shout out to our boy BLK, bro. Thank you. We really appreciate you for tuning in, being part of the show. Make sure you tune in. We will be here every Wednesday at minimum. Every Wednesday. Other than that, please check out our content on TikTok. Matthew Malik Wilson. It will be posted there. Blackout Sports on Facebook as well. Make sure you check out the reels and everything. I will be doing videos every day, at least 3 videos a day, all breaking news, Knicks subjects. From now on, we are taking this thing all the way to the top. And before we get out of here, shout out to our sponsor one more time, CapCut. Like I said, if you're a content creator, start today. Most of the time when it comes to content creators, we want to start, but we don't know what to do. Shoot the video, put it in CapCut, let it do the work for you. The link is going to be in the comments as well as the bio. Ken, we appreciate you for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, guys, but you were here with us. We appreciate that. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Peace.